back to Commonwealthpicker. This is a Friday. Probably backed up on videos just a little bit since we got to 100 subscribers. So thank you again for that. And hopefully by this point we've given somebody either $10 or given them their free plush enema. I'm going to talk about what sold today. Just a second ago I heard the cha-ching one more time, and it brought our sales up to $246.23 for the day, which isn't too bad. Just sold the last thing that sold. I have to go upstairs and get. It is a Shark inflatable pool lounger. It was a retail arbitrage item from Walmart, making about $11.80 each on those, and I think I'm down to one left. Which is really good. Probably could have bumped the price a little bit more than I had, but I want to make sure we got rid of them at the beginning of the season, just to clear up a little space. So not too bad. I think I bought 5. I make about $60 all in all, and it was an easy little flip, one listing kind of deal. So some of the other things that sold, let's talk about those. I'll just pull them off and tell you what they sold for. This is a wonderfully hideous 80s style windbreaker, not a particularly wonderful name brand, Levon by Cheerful Corp, but it has some neat little, we can get up close there. The buttons are neat on it, the little pull tabs, and the colors are terrific. Looks like something one of the Golden Girls would wear, I think. Can you see Stell Getty out there in that? Huh? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe Betty White. Hell, she's probably still wearing it. At any rate, there's one, and that sold for $21.95. It was a part of a free deal that I got in a bag. I think this might have been something my wife bought, but I'm pretty sure that came in a free bag that I got from an estate sale that a family was putting on. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about estate sales. And whether they're worth your time or not, how many you go to. Some people won't go to them at all. I remember watching a video about Cincinnati Picker swearing them off. I went to one today. We'll talk about that. Which ones I do like to go to, which ones aren't usually worth the time. This one it was put on by the family, and the guy was bagging stuff up. I was there late in the day. I didn't even know it was on. And he's bagging stuff up, and I'm like, hey, can I go through those? And whatever. He said, you can have them. I was like, okay. And he says, but you got to take all these bags. And I didn't even know there's 4 other bags. So we brought them on home and pulled some stuff out. And 2 things from that sale, and that's been a while back, sold today. That jacket sold, so it's free item, sold for $21.95. Should be about a $15 profit on that. And then this jacket, this is the second heavy jacket I've sold this week. This jacket was in there. It's a Dickies, I don't know what you'd call it, Letterman style maybe. I don't know, sort of ish. Size large. It's definitely old, but it's in great shape, and it sold for $24.95 plus shipping, so that's a good $23 profit, 22 maybe on those. So on those 2 items to make $36 on is pretty good for free. Lego Movie, this was a throw-in with a whole big deal, and it sold for $6.21 free shipping. It doesn't even have uh-oh, got an alarm going off here. It doesn't even have a little pamphlet, I don't think, in there, so maybe made $1 on it. The second plate did not go to the same person. Sold number 52 Treasurer from Virginia. This one went for $34.95 plus shipping, I think. Make sure I'm telling you right. $34.95 plus shipping. Again, paid $2 for these, so these are really nice profit. I have 15 of these, obviously different numbers. This sold. Finally getting rid of these things. Bought a bunch of these. Probably regret how many I bought. These are the Voice cups. They're 99 cents a piece. I'm selling them now at this point just to get rid of them. Made some money on them, but they do change when they're hot and cold. The colors change. 4 in a box. They have a box to go with it at least. And they sold for $12 plus shipping. So I'm $4 into it. I'm making like $6 on the 4. So I'm just getting rid of them. I think I have one more set. Happy to get rid of those and get that space back. Some shirts here sold. Got the jacket. A couple more shirts sold. This is a Under Army, looks like U.S. Navy, in great shape, size large. And this one sold for $17.95. Bought it for $3.79 plus tax, so $3.99. Should be about an $8 profit on this shirt. Really easy to ship. Here's a Levi's XL modern fit. This is definitely not vintage. It's got the pearl snaps. And this one sold for $16.81, so it's about a $6-7 profit on that one, probably $7. It's really light. And two more things I gotta dig out real quick, if you don't mind waiting for a second. Sold a TI-83 Plus. Tested and working, bought it for $6, more than I like to pay. Sold it for $26 free ship, so it's not a huge profit, maybe $10-12, something like that. Not too bad. And then one more is a bag, a Winger bag. Got one of these bags that sold, and it sold for $20.95 free ship, and it's really, really light. So that should go out and make some decent money for us. And last but not least, a little announcement. And I don't know if it was a buyer, a subscriber who bought this or not. If it is, give me a shout out. This is the first sale from the Homeschool Hustlers, and we only have 7 things listed, so we're happy to get a sale. The kids don't even know yet, I don't think, and they'll be starting to build up some money in their accounts. And thank you for whoever purchased this guy. We'll have it shipped out for you today. One more little announcement for the Homeschool Hustlers, and they don't know about the second one yet, but we are opening a booth. They've been helping me supply, getting some things in, buying some things. We're going to open a booth in downtown Bedford, Virginia, at a antique mall, and got a call for a second antique mall. I'm going to do a little show later on in the year. Bedford is a great place, y'all. And it's great for antiquing. It's great for, antique stores aren't really antique. They're kind of vintage stores now, and there's some antiques as well. And 2 great locations in downtown Bedford on Bridge Street that we're going to have a booth in. And we'll give you all that information as we get through the year and open these booths up. And some terrific ladies working there, and I can't wait for my kids to be able to take part with this and their homeschool experience. Never More Antiques out there. I've been asking you questions about it, and he's a really great guy. If you don't watch him, y'all should. He's had booths for years, and he's opening his store, and terrific guy. Saw a live show with him yesterday, and can't say enough about him, but he kind of inspired me to do this. Bonafide Hustler as well has a booth, so I thought it'd be a great experience for my kids, and I'd like you guys to come along in the journey and follow us through it and see how it works and see if it's something that you might want to do. It's not something I've ever done. I like my little eBay cave down here. I like my little space, my 8 feet by, I don't know, by 20 feet maybe. Probably not even that much in here. And I'm going to branch out a little bit and have some fun. Last thing I want to talk about is estate sales. And so I went to an estate sale today, and I mentioned it in the 100 subscribers video with Jimmy and Tom, and I kind of swore off estate sales because, especially on the first day, you don't get very good deals because those people know what they're doing. They're doing their job. They're trying to get the most amount for their employees or their customers. And so went today. There's some great stuff, but way too high a price. Picked up a few items that we can make a little bit of money on, but that's about it. Turkey fans and some SNES games that were a little overpriced, but they're really not overpriced. They're just overpriced for me to make some money on. And so I want to know, put in the comments below, do you like estate sales? Do you like garage sales or yard sales? Do you like going thrifting? Do you like going to these antique malls? I can go to these antique malls and find stuff all the time. I've found 3 Furbies lately and some different things. So what is it that you prefer to do? Will you just go to estate sales on the 3rd day, the 2nd day, the discount day? Do you like to be the first one there? You usually have a lot of competition and the prices are high. It's not great for resellers, in my opinion, on the first day, unless you find a different experience. Now, I will say this. If it's an estate sale that is not well advertised, meaning you don't have pictures of everything, they're vague. I like to go to vague yard sales. I don't want people standing, shoulder to shoulder, 20 feet deep to get to stuff. But the key for me, the ones I've had the most success with, are the ones that are actually put on by the family. They have a vested interest in getting rid of all of this stuff. So tell me what you think about estate sales in the comments below. And thank you so much for getting us over 100. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that alert bell. Give us a thumbs up as well, if you could. And hopefully we're going to see from the kids. Turner and Reagan want to do a Toys with Turner video and a Homeschool Hustler video. Got some good feedback from some homeschoolers out there, and they want to see that as well. So thanks again, and we will see you tomorrow.